Good morning, students. Today we will be discussing about classification of service. Right. So in the previous classes, we discussed about what is called service, and also we learned what are important characteristics of service. And if you want to improve the service and if you want to provide a very good service, quality and valuable service to the customer, what are the important criteria that you need to follow to enhance the service? This is what we discussed in the previous class. Now, today, you are going to learn about what are the different types of services are there or how services are classified into a different sector. Right. So basically, we know that the service is like only the customer service. For example, you may think that's getting a service from the two-wheeler showroom or four-wheeler showroom, getting the services from the hospitals, getting the services from the education institution, and getting the services from the transport service. These are the basic services which is provided to the customers. Right. Now, in this video, you are going to learn what are the different types of services as well as the service sectors are there, right? So first, you starting from the tourism service. Everyone know that tourism service, right? So if you want to visit any places, okay, under the tourism sector, each and every government, state government and central government, they have a separate department of tourism to enhance the frequency of customers visit each and every places, and also to explore the knowledge and skills regarding the particular historical places or religious things or the culture of the particular state, right? So under the tourism sectors. So that is also one kind of a service. Second thing is education. You all know education is also one of the important services, which is provided from the primary level and then the secondary level and the higher education institution. So education services is also one of the services. And third one is consultancy services. It is like giving a guidance. Okay, suppose if you're not aware about the particular things, or if you want to get help and support or some guidance, some advice, there are many consultancies are there. Consultancies is not only in terms of job oriented. So you have a various consultancies. If you take hospitals or hotels or treatment, they have a consultancies, they have a doctors, they will give you a guidance that what kind of things that you need to take care of your health. So consultancy services is also one of the emerging service sector nowadays. And then the fourth one is a financial service, right? So if you take all the banking institution, financial institution, and the auditor who helps the organization to manage their balance sheet, all these things comes under the financial services. And the fifth one is advertising services, which is done by most of the corporates, right? If you take all the FMCG product and whatever the advertisements you're watching in the television or watching in the newspaper, okay, it was a input, the guidelines and the service provided by the advertising agency. So they will help you, the companies, that how your advertisement should project and how your advertisement should be displayed so that the customers can able to view the advertisements and they able to attract towards us to get your product. And another important service sector which has been emerged recently is MICE service. M stands for meetings, I stands for incentives, okay, and C stands for conference, and E stands for event. Right. So if you talk about, for example, if company wants to arrange a award ceremony program, right? So they will be organizing. There is a one event management organizers will be there. Okay, nowadays they are acting as agencies. So if, for example, if you take your marriage functions at your home, okay, or any other grand functions at your home, there is a one community, there is a one agencies where they'll be taking care of A to Z of all the services. So it is called the event management, MICE services. Now it is also into the market nowadays. So if you allocate a one agencies, they'll be taking care of the entire activities of your entire event. And next one is healthcare services, all those you know, right, which can be provided by all the hospitals, okay, and then healthcare or the small level primary healthcare centers, all those things. And next important services is distribution services. Nowadays it has been enlarged as much as possible. Previously, it was there only for delivery, like post office, courier service, but now distribution service is done. If you take all the online platform like Swiggy, Zomato, Amazon, Flipkart, okay, all the sectors has entered into this distribution services and they are ready to provide, they are ready to give the services or the product directly to your home. Okay, so it's like a home to home delivery. Okay, it's a free delivery. Okay, or based on the request, you can able to get it. So that's also comes under the distribution services. Next one is communication services. As we already discussed that telecommunication is one of the important factor now, right? So for communications with the people, with the country, okay, with state or central or various activities, a communication service is one of the very important thing. So we have n number of platforms, n number of ways to communicate to the people. And another important thing is IT services. Once the technology has been developed a lot, okay, once the technology has been incorporated in all the activities, so the need of IT services has been enabled, right? If you take any organization, any sector, okay, in any places, technology help is very, very important. So IT service, IT information technology enabled services are one of the important factor. And next thing is legal service, right? So legal service, of course, is like a part of giving a consultants guidelines to know about the various regulation, right? So for example, sir, I want to register my company, I want to go for this, so you can get a help of the legal advisors. They'll be helping you to how to register it, how to get benefited through that, and what regulations you have to follow. So that is also one of the services that has been developed in recent days. And the last one is real estate services. So now the land values keep on improving, and there is a more number of opportunities for constructing a huge number size of building. And the need is very, very important now. And every day nowadays, everybody is looking for constructing their home or office or certain things. So real estate services also improve nowadays. So these are the different types of service sectors are available, and also different types of services you can get it from these sectors, right? So just we are discussed only the outline of what are different types of services are there, or what kind of services you can get from different service sector. So with this, in this video we have seen only the outline. So with that, we will have a detailed description and explanation, and we have various discussions on each and every services also in the upcoming classes. So in the next classes, okay, in the, we can see about that how this each and every services service sector helps the people to improve the service or to get satisfied, right? So with this, we will end this video and we will discuss detail in the classroom, and we will see in the next video. With that, thank you.